All right, so yesterday's Game Awards. Let's talk about it. So this year was pretty disappointing. In my eyes, I think this year was dummy stupid. The main reason why I don't really like the Game Awards is the percentage of how much it counts from judge to to general vote. The main judges, who, let's all be real, they're not really normal gamers who either do it for fun or do it for a living like YouTubers. Judges get 90% of the impact. The audience, we get 10%. Why even give us a choice then? Either make it 100% judges, which, let's be honest, it would just be completely stupid then. Or just make it all audience. Because again, all audience, we play games to have fun. These guys just do it to see what is going to win. Now, I forgot to watch the Game Awards last night. I didn't even bother because I knew E33 was going to fucking sweep every single category. So now I'm on a website to just see what won this year. All right, the Game Awards 2025 winners. Game of the Year, E33. It was up against Death Stranding 2, DK Bonanza, Hades 2, Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Actually, no, never mind. I was going to say I'm pretty sure Doom the Dark Ages was in Game of the Year, but that was probably some shit I saw on Instagram threads. The only other game I saw winning Game of the Year was Silksong, because again, I think it's been like 8 years since it was announced. But the hype died surprisingly quickly. I still hear stuff about E33 today. So, yeah. Let's see. Best Game Direction, E33. It was up against DS2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. E33 was a turn-based game, and another game that I've played that I thought was very good turn-based was Persona 5 Royal, and I don't know if that won anything in any Game Awards. Again, I rarely watch the Game Awards. So let's see. Best Narrative, E33. Up against DS2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. Usually Silent Hill and DS2 or just Death Stranding in general have very good narratives and stories. And Ghost of Yotei, I haven't played Tsushima or Yotei, so, because I don't have a PlayStation. Best Art Direction, E33. Death Stranding, it was up against DS2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. I think either Hades 2 or Silksong should have won that. Yes, E33, DS2 on the Beach, and Ghost of Yotei, they're supposed to look realistic. But sometimes I think like 2D is way better. Because a lot of the games that I've played that are very good are 2D art styles. So I think I think Hades 2 should have won that. Best Score in Music, Christopher Larkin, and I'm not going to worry about that. Best Audio Design, Battlefield 6 won that. Against E33, surprisingly. It was E33, DS2, excuse me, sorry, and Ghost of Yotei and Silent Hill F. Yeah, I think Silent Hill is good for that. Innovation and accessibility, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports, FC26, and South of Midnight. Doom the Dark Ages won that, which Yeah, it was available on all platforms, so it was gonna win. Best ongoing game: Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky won that, and surprisingly, yeah, I think it should have deserved it. It's still going strong, surprisingly. The only other game I can see winning best ongoing, probably Rivals. I'm very into Helldivers, but Arrowhead has kind of been in the shitter lately. Best community support: Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Baldur's Gate 3 won that, and yeah, I think that's right. I've heard little to no bad things about Baldur's Gate 3. Best independent game: Absalom, Ball X Pit, Blueprints, E33, Hades 2, and Silksong. E33 won, and against and why they put? I don't think Silksong is really independent. It's a sequel to Hollow Knight, so and same with Hades 2. What? So yeah, I think E33 is deserving of that. Best debut indie game: Blueprints, E33, Despelot. I think that's how you spell it, and or say it, and Dispatch. If Dispatch is in any of these, whatever it is, I can't think of the word. I don't think it deserves to be there. It's not a finished game. Season 1 just recently finished. But whenever it was announced for Game Awards, it wasn't done. So what the hell? And, yeah, best debut indie game, E33. To no one's surprise. I thought it would either be E33 or Dispatch, because again, I've heard no bad things about either of them. Best mobile game: Destiny Rising. Never played a Destiny game. Persona 5 The Phantom X. I would have played Persona 5 Phantom X if it wasn't mobile and it wasn't like 30 gigabytes like Genshin is. Sonic Rumble, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, and Withering Waves. Uma Musume Pretty Derby won, and I'm fine with that. I love the Funny Horse game and all the memes. Best VR and AR game: Alien Rogue, Incursion, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, The Midnight Walk. I haven't heard about any of these except The Midnight Walk, and I've heard that it's pretty cool, so I don't have a valid opinion. Let's see. Best action game: Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi Art of Vengeance. And Hades 2 won. I know next to nothing about Battlefield 6. I'm not a Battlefield player. I'm not a COD player either. So, Doom the Dark Ages. I've played Doom 2016. I've played Eternal. Both amazing games. I saw a trailer for The Dark Ages. Looked very good. And I've seen gameplay of The Dark Ages. It also looked pretty good. And Hades 2. I'm not huge into roguelikes, but I liked Hades. I didn't play Hades 2. So, I mean, I guess out of all of them, Hades 2 deserves that. Because, again, like, the hype for Doom the Dark Ages died pretty quickly. Oh, excuse me. Best action adventure game: DS2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei. Excuse me again. Oh my god, sorry. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, the game that nobody played. Hollow Knight Silksong, and Split Fiction. And Silksong won this category. Yeah, I can see that. RPG, Avowed, E33, Kingdom Come, Outer Worlds 2, Monster Hunter Wilds. E33 won this category. I think it was either going to be E33 or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've heard nothing about Outer Worlds 2, and I've heard a mix of good and bad about Avowed. And I have friends who are Monster Hunter fans. They say Wilds is good. Best fighting game, 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, MK Legacy Collection, Virtual Fighter 5, Revo World Stage. And Fatal Fury 1, that was going to happen. Best family game, DK Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, MK World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, A Split Fiction. DK Bonanza won this category, and I could only see it being either MK Mario Kart World or Crossworlds, but Crossworlds just came out, so you didn't have much. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, it was only going to be DK Bonanza because, Jesus Christ, Mario Kart World is ass. Best Sim Strategy Game, The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization, Tempest Rising, 2 Point Museum. The only other thing I can see here, and actually only know about, is Jurassic World Evolution 3. I've heard it's alright, but it just came out as well, so I guess Final Fantasy Tactics. Best Sports and Racing Game, EA Sports FC26, F1 25, Mario Kart World Rematch, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Mario Kart World won this. It's not that surprising. And Crossworlds just came out, so again, yeah. Best multiplayer game, Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. Arc Raiders won this category. The only other things I can see winning are Battlefield 6 and Night Rain. Again, I have friends who love Souls games, and they love Night Rain. I've heard little to no bad things about Night Rain, and again, I know jack shit about Battlefield, so I don't really have a say on that. And again, I've heard a Last of Us I've heard a lot of good things on Arc Raiders too, but I haven't played Arc Raiders, so again. Best Adaptation, a Minecraft movie, DMC, The Last of Us Season 2, Splinter Cell Deathwatch, which I didn't know Splinter Cell got an adaptation, and Until Dawn. The Last of Us Season 2 won. Which, and I have a couple things to say here. Where the hell is Sonic? You had 3 movies, and Sonic 3 came out December of last year. So, I mean, I think you still could have shoved it in there. But of course, The Last of Us gets fucking glazed like it usually does. Like it's 5 remakes. Christ. Most anticipated game, 007 First Light, GTA 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. I've never heard of 007 First Light. Marvel's Wolverine, I'm super excited about that because I played Spider-Man and Miles Morales. I didn't get a chance to play Spider-Man 2. It looks so good though. I never knew about Resident Evil Requiem, but I did know about The Witcher 4. And GTA 6, well, again, with how much they keep on pushing it back, it's kind of going down. Player's Voice. I don't really know what that category means. Sorry if it's exceedingly obvious and I'm just stupid. There's E33, Dispatch, Genshin, Silksong, and Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves won this category. Excuse me. If Player's Voice means like how we think about it, or it's something completely different, because I mean it says players, so And Wuthering Waves won this category. If Player's Voice means like how we think of it, I expected E33 to win this because, again, I've heard nothing but good things about E33. Content Creator of the Year, Cadril, I think that's how you say it, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanut. Critical won this. It was not even a competition. Best esports game, Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. Surprisingly enough, CS2 won this. I thought it'd be League or Valorant. And to be completely honest, I've heard that Counter-Strike isn't as good as like people made it out to be. And I don't care about the esports teams. I don't watch esports. If I do ever watch esports, it's on Rivals. So I'm so glad there's a website for all this type of stuff. To whoever made videogameschedulechronicle.com, thank you. This was very, very nice to see. All right, later.